everybody. I think we're back again. Let us know how the stream is.
We are back.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just testing our connection again. Sorry about that.
Are we up?
Yeah, we should be.
I don't think so.
You said?
I'm looking. Okay, we're here.
Alright, so sorry about that.
Yeah, sorry about that. We apologize for our
Well, it ain't our fault.
power company.
It's BPL's fault.
But we're here. So, are we going to start from the beginning again, or are we going to start where we left off?
Let's start from the beginning.
All right, just in case.
Just in case. I need to see if YouTube is live again. So,
all right, so I'll do the welcoming again. You know, I already welcomed all our techies to the show. You know, we love you guys. We had a little break in connection due to our favorite power company in the 242. But like we had mentioned, for the month of August, we have been and will be discussing technology and education.
Yes.
We had a heated convo a few seconds ago. That was heated. I was winning, guys. I was like, I tell her, I was like, Shawnee, I was ahead of the game. He was trying to lag behind, but he didn't do his exercises. But like I said earlier, we're gonna be looking at education and technology.
And why I said it's important.
Well, we're doing that tonight. I'm just talking about in August.
Right.
Yeah, we're gonna be looking at education and technology, how both benefit each other, and how technology has to be integrated, or should be integrated in education in this day and time. And again, I'm Catherine, your host.
Yep. I'm
also
here.
known as the producer.
Yep.
He's the tech, you don't say guru, but I still can say it, be defined guru, tech guru. We are talking so we could get our viewers back. You know, we lost them, you know, so we want to get everybody back and say, welcome back to the show. Like I said, we had a very healthy, we had a very healthy banter a few seconds ago. So we're going to get back into it in a few seconds, waiting for our
viewers to come back on?
Yeah. Just give them a few seconds, you know. But again, if you guys know any teachers out there, or you have any nieces or nephews that you want the best for, you know, listen to some of the tips and some of the reasons why integrating technology in their day-to-day education, or even their afternoon homework, or
it's called after-school program.
Oh, fancy. We call it homework.
Yeah.
We call it after-school program.
Yes. Hey, Joanne. Yeah, we was off a bit.
Yeah, we had to do the speeds. After y'all told us the speeds were low, we had to check the speeds, and the guru over here fixed it all. Guru. So we're back and running, and we are going to now talk about why technology should be implemented in education.
Right.
Not if, and not maybe, why it should be.
Right.
So to all our educators out there, school owners,
but no,
parents.
Right, parents.
Yeah, let's go to them next.
Right.
Aunties, uncles, you know, to everybody out there who wants their that little person in their life, or even big person in their life, because they go to college too. You know, whoever wants to succeed, we know technology has to be a part of it in this day and time.
Right.
All right, so we're going to go back to the slide which says why technology is important in education. And our first tip.
Okay.
Okay, our first tip was to further and future their careers. We would have touched on the fact that technology for me, like English and math, it has to be a prerequisite for everything. Because it doesn't matter if you're the best novelist or the best mathematician in the world. If you can't put in your stuff in the system, especially for statisticians, if you can use Excel.
Hey Nadine. Hey Joanne. Thank you guys for coming back on.
If you're not, if you don't know technology and you don't know how to use it,
right,
it makes no sense.
Right.
In every field, even art, you have to use technology.
Yep, because you have graphic designers and this next thing.
Music, I don't care how musically inclined you are, you need to know how technology is in your industry.
All right.
So that's our first, well, that was my first look at the first tip, which is it furthers your career. And he could go on to say why technology is important in furthering careers.
I think you said it all.
Really?
Really. English, maths,
and technology, data 3 now.
All right. Remember our joke? The future is loading.
I don't know for who. Who think that's funny?
For our tech deputies. Oh, there. Who's watching this?
The tech prefects.
No, damn prefects. They deputies.
You deputize them.
Deputize them.
Technologists. They're not technologists.
Yeah. And if they ask you, who deputized you? I did.
Only I'm laughing though.
I'm laughing.
Alright, so why is technology important in education? Yay! So we're going into our second tip, learning styles. And this is something that we, again, I guess if we spoke about the other videos here, we just started going through it quickly, but everybody learns differently.
Right.
You know, so not because I could throw another red name, not because Laron or Laronte, he doesn't he's not getting what the teacher is saying. It doesn't mean that he is not intelligent or he cannot understand this concept. It's just that he may not be able to understand the concept you're presenting to him or her in that manner. So sometimes I feel that teachers should, you know, like I said, if you have 40 students in your classroom, you should not let any be left behind. So implementing technology and trying to pull out best techniques for that one student to learn, it should be implemented. You know, like I said, everybody doesn't learn the same way.
Right. Agreed. And I mean, technology could be integrated in so many different types of learning styles: visual, musical, verbal, physical, logical, social, solidarity.
Yeah, solitary.
Yeah, solitary. There you go. Yeah, I mean, in every facet, style of learning style, technology could be integrated. And even if every individual is different, inside of one, let's say we use a classroom, with the use of technology, you're able now to reach everyone.
Yeah, even as simple as, I'll give an example, English teachers. You know, a child this day and age may not want to pull up a novel and read that whole novel. But if you tell them, hey, go online and download this book, all they want to hear is download, they're ready to do it.
Right.
Download this book and read it and send in your little, man, they can do that.
Right, but I mean, even so, even the book may not be an interactive book.
Yeah, that too.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it could read to the student, they ain't got to read.
Right, they could have it read to them.
Yeah, so that's technology. That's simple things as that.
Right.
It's what we're talking about.
Right, so I mean, if you have any further comments or...
She said we're breaking up again.
Say it again?
Well, that's what Joanna's saying. Is it the speed or just...
The audio is breaking up or the connection? Joanne?
Or the seems good on our end.
But yeah.
So learning styles, how all educators and all about in class today. You know, little cartoon figures, they help a lot. You know, I remember growing up on Sesame Street, man. I took that as gospel. I mean, we had Sesame Street back then. You know, we took it as gospel. And I learned so many tricks with multiplication from Sesame Street. Not saying that my teachers weren't doing it, but you know, I was so proud to say, oh, if everything in the 9 timetable should add up to this. So you know, those are little tricks that these media and technology uses. It works wonders.
All
right. So our next.
Oh, so some more learning styles.
Audio, visual. What kinesis?
Mm-hmm.
I hope I pronounced it right. My English teacher would be upset.
Yeah. I didn't.
I just kinesthetic say.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of them got to be right.
Drawn to the connection. Drawing the connection, seeing fine on our end.
Mm-hmm.
So tip number 3, collaboration. You know, technology gives students the opportunity to enhance their interaction with their previous classmates and even the instructor that's teaching a particular subject. You know, with technology, it's an all hands-on collaborative type environment. If we look at the picture that's shown here, they're on a touch table at the pairs, and everybody's around and touching it and being very interactive and now collaborating.
Because a lot of kids like to touch. They touchy.
Yeah.
You all have been in a store with a child, they touching up everything, and they be like, don't touch.
And you said that when you're small?
No. You had a good mother who teach us and install in us the fear of her look. We weren't touching nothing. No, but you got some kids, they touch everything. I have nieces and nephews, you sit them down there and they ain't moving nowhere. But some kids, they got touch.
Right.
So, you know, it works for those touchy kids. And the frenzy kids. So frenzy.
Oh, frenzy. Mm-hmm. All right. There's another example of collaboration. Even though that you don't really together on one device, but you in one area, everybody have break out their laptop. You have your smart board, you have your camera system. So even if there's a
that reminds me of my 12th grade classroom.
Behave yourself. Behave
yourself. Anybody, listen, this is so funny. We was fancy?
No, y'all wasn't.
Oh, so
no, y'all wasn't. No.
How you know we wasn't fancy like this?
Behave yourself. You went to private school?
Pardon me? I went to government school. Government school had some fanciness, you know.
Yeah, but y'all didn't have the internet.
Why are you trying to put me on blast when you went to private school?
No, because I know what high school you went to. I'm back in the day.
What private I went to? Yes.
I say public school.
Listen, I went to the best. Anybody out there, you know, we went to the best.
As we continue on
collaboration, yes.
All right, so even
that girl in the back of the laptop looked like me. How I used to be, eh? No. Let's go. Collaboration.
This is just embarrassing me tonight. You guys just...
okay, people, let's continue.
You know when you know the truth and then somebody's saying and then... Yeah.
Delusional.
Yeah.
All right.
So, back to the collaboration, you know, they have the smart boards, they have your laptops, you have your cameras. So even if there's another class, let's say, or there is a expert that is somewhere that wants to go ahead now and elaborate or enhance on the experience that's being done, they can actually use now a video conference in their classroom and now get a real live hands-on knowledge or experience as to whatever topic is being done. Yeah. Joanne, I'm monitoring the audio in my ear and it seems sort of fine. Not sure what's going on there. Tip number 4. Education, technology and education.
So I'll tell you what was tip number 3. Collaboration.
Yeah. Tip number 4. Digital citizens
Citizenship.
skills. Digital citizenship skills. What does this mean?
Listen, this a touchy subject. Y'all been talking about citizenship.
Oh, Lord.
Why the producer
I
bring this one
said
up?
digital.
Listen, y'all don't blow us up with those citizenship thing.
Digital.
Okay, it's making sure.
I said digital. I ain't said no other type of citizenship. All I said was digital.
You know what type of era we in right now?
Digital.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So, what is digital? And
yeah, we're gonna talk about digital. I guess digital would be like the computer and everything. That's digital?
No.
No, sorry. What is
Anybody
digital?
know?
Anybody understand what this digital citizenship?
Why should it be implemented inside our school system? What is to join?
Quiet song.
Hey, Paul. Thanks for joining. Anybody can give us an idea as what this digital citizenship is all about and why it should be implemented in schools?
Child, I waiting. Please go on, because I don't want you to say the word citizenship no more.
Why?
Hold on now.
We dealing with the digital one though.
Lord, that word citizenship is tense in the 242.
Oh, as we move on.
Yeah, hurry up. Go to the other slide.
Yeah.
Lord, the word citizenship still up there, but go ahead.
Yeah, digital citizenship refers to, well, it breaks it down into various levels of what it means in primary school, middle school, and high school, right? And for primary school, it says digital etiquette. Respect yourself and others. Like you learn that. You learned that when you was in primary school. How to be adequate, correct? Digital literacy means educate yourself and connect with others. Now you could do this through a variety of ways, right? Number 3 is protect yourselves and others. Digital rights and responsibilities. And in middle school, it goes on to say digital access. Like, what should you have access to on a mobile device? What should you have access on to using a computer? You see what I'm saying? Like, what all access should be granted to you? And why is it safe for you to stay in the safe zone and not explore this and that?
Oh, so digital citizenship is basically teaching kids, or they'll be kids,
right,
teaching them the proper use of technology?
Correct.
Okay, people, I break it down in layman's term.
Correct.
You know, because not everybody learns the same way. I had to break it down Bahamian style.
Correct.
All right.
So again, digital communication, digital security. When we get down to high school, digital law, commerce, digital health and wellness. Sorry.
Yeah, but that digital law, like cyberbullying and all of that stuff, because it's illegal to do certain things.
Correct.
All right.
So it teaches you at an early age to say, this is how, when you have technology, how you should conduct yourself. These are best practices, and these are not best practices, and these are some of the things that you could find yourself
getting in trouble with.
Correct.
So you don't put your ex-girlfriend on blast on Facebook.
No.
You get in trouble for that.
Right.
All right. Teach them that from high school.
Right.
Okay, people. So this is why technology has to be integrated in high school, because we really living in a digital world. We do basically everything on your computer.
Yeah. Well, not even on your computer, but even on your mobile
tablet
device.
Yeah,
like
well, all is considered a computer.
I consider a calculator a computer.
Texas Instrument, people.
There you go.
What you know with Texas Instrument?
How you mean?
Listen, and the funny thing is, right, you had the best Texas Instrument. Them people had them fancy one.
Yeah.
They didn't know how to use it though.
Nope. You see all them buttons?
Man, and them functions?
Okay. Then.
Okay, people.
Alright.
Alright, so it's understandable.
Alright,
right, so teaching right posture on how to use technology is very important.
Correct.
In education. Okay.
Correct.
Alright.
Oh, this picture cracks me up every time. Do you know what type of device it is that the baby is holding?
Oh, boo-bye. Of course, that's a Game Boy.
It's a what?
That's a Game Boy, right?
Yeah, it's a Game Boy.
Oh.
But do you see what the child is doing?
What, touching it?
Right. Game Boys ain't touching it.
I know.
But then again, everything now is touch with
touch
the young,
screen.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Now, they totally ignoring those buttons, down, up arrow, down, up, left or right arrows.
Yeah.
And they just now want to touch.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So
from a babe, technology. Yeah, so from a babe, but they learning technology from a babe, so technology has to be integrated in education.
right. Tip number 3 was collaboration. Joanne. Bear in mind that you'll be able now to get a copy of the presentation in the Tech Thursdays user group on Facebook. That it will be provided right after the show. So if you miss anything, the presentation will be inside the Tech user group.
People, this is an interactive platform. You just don't have to sit and watch us.
Right.
Actually ask questions and make statements. If you think we talking is rubbish, say rubbish.
Yeah, let us know if you're talking rubbish.
There we go. Thanks on that. But nonetheless, it's interactive.
Yeah, man.
All right.
So with mobile devices, we have babies. Again, they just touching. They come out touching.
Are you serious?
You see what I'm saying?
They were kicking and screaming, eh?
But now they want touch. Tablet.
Are you serious?
You know, we have kids and all that now with the mobile devices, and so with mobile devices allows educators to do is use different applications or apps that we commonly know them as to better go ahead and enhance what they're trying to teach.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Because there's apps that have various teaching methods and this and the next thing. So integrating mobile devices inside education would allow them to do that. And to also now they'll be able also to monitor the tablets or the mobile devices to see exactly what the child is actually doing.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Not only that, the child is have a device inside their hands and they don't know what they're doing, but you're actually able now to monitor in real time as to what the child is actually doing and whether or not you can make those corrective steps to get the child to go ahead and focus. Or you can even have an app open on the device, and that's the only app that could be open. No other apps could be open, and so you know the child cannot vary off left to right in trying to
play Candy Crush.
Correct. You see what I'm saying? So with these mobile devices, it allows so much different interaction, so much different learning styles to be accomplished just by the use of mobile devices.
Hey, Manny should know a lot about this, eh?
Manny.
You should know a lot about using your laptops and your
Why you putting
tablets.
Manny on blast like that, though?
Because he going to private school. People like us who go to government school, like me in that picture.
But I gone to government school too, though.
Yeah, I don't know what y'all see. I Walker was all about y'all nights. Us
nights.
Sharks was feisty. And we had Shark Week the other day in the Bahamas. Sharks, boo boo.
Okay.
Sharks.
Nice.
Hey, Sharks. Alright, so tip number 6. Virtual reality. In the
classroom.
Now, I think we need this in the Bahamas, man.
Why?
Because these children over here is ready to be spazzing. I can imagine them pretend like they know they spazzing out. They just,
But virtual reality combined with traditional classroom instruction allows the enhanced learning to be done like never before.
I guess.
And I have a few more pictures to represent. Like let's look at this in real time. I don't even know if y'all even had a skeleton person.
Skeletor?
Inside this school at the time.
We had one Skeletor.
Yes.
He was a person though. He was skinny like a skeleton. Y'all listen, he was skinny like a skeleton though, but still.
See? Hey, Manny.
So I'd say some children may learn quicker by using devices. I think you're saying,
Right.
which is true.
Yeah.
So government school and private school don't matter. We
No, it
should
doesn't.
invest.
Right, we should invest technology inside our educational systems, because you can do so much now inside the virtual reality world that it appears as if real, and you could actually turn and feel without breaking. You see what I'm saying? By the looks of this picture, they're probably trying to study the human body in some form or fashion. I don't know. Science is not a big fan of mine.
It's in a big. You want a big fan of science.
It's not a big fan of mine, and this is the next thing.
It's rock star.
So again, here it is now. The individual student is able now to go ahead and interact on a one-to-one aspect and further engage inside whatever they're learning. Other than, let me touch this, or let me see this.
Chalkboard.
You see what I'm saying?
Notebook, chalkboard, textbook.
Right. So virtual reality is something that is new, but it will greatly enhance the learning experience. And that's basically it.
Okay, so we hope that the tips that we gave was a sort of nudge for all educators out there from all different levels, from COB. Listen, my friend and I was just talking about our days in COB. We was using the same old slides in the labs, so we hope that it's UB now. Shout out UB.
Really?
Yeah, it's UB. But anyway, we were just talking about those days, and we have to as a society be up, like the young say, up at the time. The young folks say up at the time. We have to be present with technology. We can't be 60 feet back, and we won't call ourselves a first world nation, and we still, like, he complains about how much gigs, and whenever you see these Verizon commercials and they giving how much gigs and stuff,
200 gigs, bro.
for how much?
$79.99.
How much gigs we have now?
Hold on, before we get it.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, Joanne. What's the word?
Stimulus?
No, the retention span.
Oh, attention span.
Yeah, of individuals, you just lose them so much quicker than ever before. Like,
and that's an argument we could also get to too. That they argue that technology is, you use some part of your brain, but you're not using all. That's why the attention span is so slow, because you need all that stimulus. But that's another topic for another day.
So you're blaming technology for the lack of the stimulus? So do we have scientific?
No, still isn't a waste of time.
I believe bro. Listen,
we started the Sharks.
I backed that up.
Never. COB was the legit.
I backed that up with 250%.
If you could pass through COB, you could pass through any place in the world, and anybody on this link will tell you that is the case. Now, the ones who say it's a waste of time, they probably fail out through COB, okay?
No, they ain't fail.
Yeah,
I never went.
I know, that's why you couldn't.
I never went because they never had my program of studies.
They had technology there.
No, they didn't.
Oh, anyway, I can.
No, they didn't.
I cannot.
No, they didn't.
I cannot.
And and anybody come to me, I will prove to you that their curriculum sucks as it relates to technology.
No, listen. COB is the legit.
Sucks as relates to technology.
He wouldn't know because he didn't go there.
Oh,
so
I've done my research.
We could be normal on this.
Yes, Joanne, they need to step up there again.
Joanne, listen, if you ain't going to COB, you make it no sense.
They need to step up there again.
Anybody who ever watches this video, you make your comment on how good COB is.
No,
good UB.
No, it's not.
It's great.
It's not.
The greatest institution in the world.
It's not.
It is.
It's not.
Okay, nonetheless.
Especially when it comes to technology.
It is excellent, because I know a lot of students, when they went to COB with me, they're the leading engineers right now in this country, and I wouldn't put them on blast. They can put themselves on blast soon.
Bring them to me.
Okay, then.
Bring them to me.
I will.
Let's have a discussion.
We'll discuss.
On deck Thursday.
Yes.
And that will kill that.
All right, so.
That will kill that.
Okay, so
But yeah, so I mean, integrating technology inside education is one of the most important pillars.
yeah,
Any school
Yeah.
should take the initiative and go ahead and integrate it
in this day and time.
in this day and time, because it prepares the student for future careers. It helps with the collaboration. It helps with the learning styles.
And not even that, it also helps in this globalization that we can see it's coming on. I know we're
Correct.
trying to fight it,
Yeah.
but this globalization, what's happening, you're talking about, oh, use this, use that, but you can't use a tablet.
Yeah.
You can't navigate yourself.
In a word processing application.
Not even that, on internet.
Yeah.
You know, you don't know just the basic how to search. Hold on, my daughter been there, says she ain't going back. You can't finish nothing and they always get. Listen to me.
That is true.
I know your daughter.
That is true.
I ain't trying to put your daughter on blast.
That is true.
But listen here.
That is true.
Ask her if there's to go to class. Because them some wasn't a complaint. There was in class. There's be
Nice.
under that tree. Listen. In Oaksfield, there's be under that tree of ignorance doing the most garbage.
No.
But COB is the best, baby.
No.
They're best.
No. I thought you meant the ball.
Well, that was after the fact.
Okay.
Why you put that
Okay.
COB
Then.
at that point was only an associate's school.
Okay.
But it was the bestest ever.
Alright,
But
so-
nonetheless.
So you ain't even gone through the entire
I did.
thing.
I graduated and everything.
Only with an associate's degree. That
So what?
That don't matter.
Anyway, back to what we
An
were
associate's
saying.
degree is only
Listen,
what, 18 months or something like
the
that?
person who argues
Yeah.
the longest usually is not right. You know.
Oh, I'm right. Yeah, this my field of expertise.
Okay, nonetheless, people,
Right.
but you know, you have to be technologically savvy
Yeah.
in maneuvering everything. If you ever plan on traveling outside of the 242, Jesus, inside of the
Yeah,
242,
man, you need it.
you have to know technology. You have to be able to fiddle around with stuff
Yeah.
and make it happen.
Yeah, you know, I mean, even if you look at some schools, right? Let's say that students weren't able to afford tablets or laptops and this and that thing. There are some schools that give students these technologies and to take home and this and that thing. And you know what it does? It adds that level of responsibility at an early age for them now to take care of these expensive equipment, for them now to respect and to have.
But let's put a pin in it. Let's put a pin in it for a second.
appreciation.
But some tablets ain't that expensive, so you don't want to make anybody afraid. You
No.
can get a good tab maybe for $50.
No, but
I just want to say, because you said the word expensive.
no, but
You know?
I'm just saying, like, everybody level is different. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong, right? But at the end of the day, some schools provide these technologies for the students to go ahead and use.
Yeah.
And this is what I'm saying, because no matter if it's a $50 device or a $25 device or a $200 device, it still costs money. And the child did not have to come up front with it. The school provides it.
Yeah.
And so it adds a level of responsibility for the child now to go ahead and take care of it.
Agreed.
You see what I'm saying? And so now, in their future growth, it now helps them with that development.
Yeah. I mean, it's,
see what I'm saying?
technology is it's needed in education. And let's say you may say, oh, my child, she does art or dance or something. Technology is so needed. Let's say a child, she wants to be a dancer, you know, a professional dancer. I mean, there are things on YouTube that she could be using her technology with to improve her skills, or to see what her competitor in Canada is doing, or to see what her competitor in the Ukraine is doing. We're not competing with ourselves anymore in the Bahamas. Technology has opened it such, whereas you're competing with the world to be the greatest.
Right.
So I totally agree with this show 100%. Technology has to be integrated into education. You know, it's just not about knowing algebra, and you competing with the world. You have to see what new theories are out there when you're putting together a paper. So, you know, use technology.
Yeah.
And even one last step, one thing I had to say. And technology is so important. I remember when I went off to school, and the library was so technical. they had to like train you how to use the library.
Right.
But if we would have came from a society, they know that students coming there and are used to using libraries that are so technical. They gave you like, I think we had like a week or so of training on how to use the libraries, using all the journals, and all of this good stuff. You know, I thought it was like teaching me to use the library.
This was in UB, right? Okay.
Sort of, yeah. We had journals. Well, it was COB back then. We had journals, but it was on another level. Listen, hold on.
Hold on now. That
was a different level. That was a different level. But anyway.
Oh, okay, because I know you wasn't talking about...
I don't want to talk about technology where you come from.
No, I know you wasn't using that library. You wasn't
well, it probably is now.
No, it's not.
Probably is now.
No, it's not. I just passed it the other day. It's not. But to go back to your first statement when you asked that when we look at these Verizon and other internet ISP providers stateside, I mean, you get like 200 megs for $79 a month. And right now, here in the Bahamas, you basically get 8 megs here at homes. Stateside, you're getting 200 megs in your home. That's the new normal. 50 megs at your home. That's the new. But here we're still struggling for 8 megs.
It'd be on international.
You know, I mean, I don't even go into that. Just had a discussion when they're talking about blockchain.
So I'm just coconut water because it's hot.
When we talk about blockchain and cryptocurrency. Next thing.
That's another show.
I don't even want to touch that.
Yeah.
Because that's a whole nother can within itself, the infrastructure and all of that. I mean.
But we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it, but not in all this.
Yeah, we can touch it, but I just said.
Yeah.
You know.
And whoever may be saying this, if they have something that they want to chime in when we do get to that, you know, hey, hit us up now.
Yeah, man.
It's coming faster than you may think.
Yeah.
Because that currency is coming faster than we all think.
Yep.
So I mean, you know, we're gonna talk about it to get our Bahamian people up on the up. We ain't gonna let y'all get left behind by no way or means. No. So you know, I think it was an interesting show. And another thing, like I said, we always, if you could leave us a little comment. Let's say you're going this year and you say, hey, I'm gonna definitely get my child a tablet or a laptop. If you have questions on which one to get, you know, when we're having our live shows, we don't have a problem. Questions like this, we don't have a problem asking during the live shows. If you want to know, hey, my child needs a laptop, which one is the best? I have this option, I have that option. During our live shows, ask questions like this. It's not always about what we're talking about. Whatever technology question you have to ask us.
Sure.
Ask us. We have no problem answering.
Correct.
Yeah. So I'll say my goodbyes. Since I started the show, I'll just say my goodbyes.
Don't say goodbyes.
Not yet?
No.
Oh, okay.
Why?
I thought I had the little sign.
No, there's no sign.
Oh, sorry.
We don't have no sign up. But just to give you guys a reminder for those of you who will be affected by BPL.
I don't even like to see that, because when I see that, I know what that means. Power is OFF.
Yeah. So remember, we still have these solar bulbs. They're only $19.99. There's no VAT included inside of it. So even if you invest in one, and when you come home, you're able to have some type of
in the front room area.
In the front room area, you'd be able now to have some sense of security. So we still have a few more of those bulbs. Don't forget, we provide live streaming services for various events, weddings, funerals, conferences, etc. You can contact us at 357-9096 or 803-8940. Don't forget, our working hours are, or office hours, I should say, are Mondays through Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Yep, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. We are open Mondays to Saturdays, and
holidays,
and sometimes holidays and Sundays. All depends on who needs our assistance.
We're always here.
Right. So, and don't forget, tonight we are sponsored by Science Consultants. they are implementing IT technology solutions that fit.
Yeah.
So they just don't provide you with no generic.
She wants to give one away. She missing me giving them away.
Yeah.
Joanne, you missed that show, eh?
A couple days away.
Well, when we do are we doing anything on this Friday?
Beat the clock.
Beat the clock.
Beat the clock? You gonna do it Friday, tomorrow?
Yeah, because we didn't do it last week because of the holiday. Remember, we had a little lull. So beat the clock will be this week tomorrow, which is Friday.
We should have.
And we probably give away one during the beat the clock. We usually always do.
All right, so that means that Joanne have to play
Beat the clock, Joanne. You got to play beat the clock. You got to play that. You go with it. You got to play it.
All right.
Make sure to drink that coconut water before you play that. That may give you some energy.
Right.
Electrolytes.
Right.
That's science. Electrolytes.
All right. I can go. So beat the clock is tomorrow?
Yeah, beat the clock is tomorrow.
What time? 8?
8 o'clock.
All right, tomorrow, 8 o'clock.
We'll be guys again at 8.
It's beat the clock tomorrow
Beat the clock.
night. Let's see when who will win tomorrow night.
Yeah.
We had the actual week to review all our videos
From
for
last
the month
from
of July.
Yeah, month of July.
Yeah, so we don't know. We may throw some tricky questions in there, take away some points.
Let's don't.
Yeah.
But
so yeah, so thank you guys so much for staying up with us
Thank
tonight.
you. Thank you.
so
Thank you.
much. BPI gone ahead and mess us up, but
the first one.
Yeah,
But also, sorry, before we do give our final thank yous, educate us again. If you do have a school and you want to implement technology in your school, give us a call.
Oh, yeah, man.
Give us a call. It's not astronomically expensive for us to come out and consult with you and let you know what you need. But to be ahead of the game, you're going to need technology. All schools, even teachers. I know you may be a government school teacher and say, well, I ain't putting nothing in, but even to help you, some technology helps you. If you watch our last show, we showed how technology could actually help you with doing homeworks, letting your students log in and do homework online. You already got a mark for you.
Yep.
The system marks for you teachers.
Yep.
You put in your questions and your students log on at a certain time, and it saves you back problems. You got to be told around all kind of paperwork.
Yep.
So
But that even with the tablets, students don't even have to travel with books anymore. They just travel with their tablet and all their books right there and there.
And they can even leave it in the school if they don't catch a bus with it. But
no, I know about all that.
But I mean, we're saying, but for teachers, educators, schools, universities, small colleges, contact us so we can equip your school with what the students need to equip themselves in the future.
Yeah.
You know, so don't forget, give us a call. So.
Yeah. What number?
357-9096. That's the
that?
best one. That's the easiest one.
803-8940.
Yeah, that one too, but
359-1626.
that one too. Either show up, you're trying to be fancy,
we just want to let our audience know you guys can reach us.
Yeah, no plethora of numbers.
A plethora.
Plethora.
Right.
That's from Shark Nation, plethora.
And I mean, we give you all our overseas number.
You gotta go all them contacts like that.
I mean, I just said.
But you know, contact us. We'll help you guys.
Sure. So don't forget.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow is Beat the Clock.
Yeah.
Also, don't forget that.
Mr. King just come on the show, man. Mr. King.
Hey, Mr. King, how you doing? Boy, you missed a hot show tonight.
And he would have liked this because he loves like knowledge and stuff. He's a smart guy.
He's a doctor. He's
Dr. King.
Yes,
Sorry, I would never.
Yes.
I learned my lesson, Dr. King.
Yeah, he has his PhD.
Oh.
I'm not sure what the PhD is in, but I know he has a PhD. Yeah, so he just graduated last year. Before last. Yeah, so it's Dr. King.
All right.
So thank you guys so much for staying up with us tonight. See you guys tomorrow for Beat the Clock at 8 p.m.
Got some light.
Yeah, so we're giving away again a solar light bulb tomorrow. BPL will turn off current. We ain't know the word yet.
And hurricane season right around